Hey guys, good morning, healthy people. Happy Monday. Today is March 7th, 2022. I'm super excited because the sun is starting to come out earlier. It's starting to get closer to summer. So excited about that. This month, Habits and Lifestyles, focusing on the lifestyle area of pleasure. However, I guess I don't necessarily have a question for you. Obviously, I want you to go forward today and have as much pleasure as possible in your day, whether it be through laughter, through flying your kite, being in your bed, whatever it is, being around loved ones. But I did want to say that habits and lifestyles. I started this, like I always say, back in 2015. I think in 2016 is when I officially got started. And boy, oh boy, one thing that I would say outside of habits and lifestyle saving my life is that it helped me have a growth mindset. So when I say a growth mindset, right? So here's an example. This is no offense to anyone who feels this way, but at one point in time, it wasn't that far away long ago. It wasn't that long ago. Far away is this way. Long ago is that way. It wasn't that long ago that I didn't know what a mandarin orange was. I literally, well, I ate it, right? And I don't even know so this is just like me, being extra and dramatic. I always say, like, I was one of those adults on my 600-pound life that would gag when I saw broccoli or something vegetable related. I didn't necessarily gag, but it wasn't on my plate. One of the things that Habits and Lifestyles allowed me to do by going through each lifestyle area, researching everything that I now know about health and wellness, more, most importantly, is doing it, like doing the work, getting up every day, journaling, praying, and then working out. Because those were the three that I focused on in the beginning, and then nutrition, and then my finances, and then my relationships and travel and pleasure all came later. And I have been incorporating those um, latter components into my life, and they have started to go up, or they have started to move toward the healthier side. But the ones that I started with, just doing the work, helped me be like, I actually like vegetables. I prefer to have them raw than cooked. Definitely, we're not cooking anything in butter around here. Like how I grew up, nothing's coming out of a can. Um, Not even a bag. Frozen is what that's when I say a bag for the most part. If I can help it, it doesn't even come frozen. So I say all of that to say this: I will forever in life, and to know my worth, y'all. Like, come on, to sit up here and enjoy life solo because I know that I am a cool person. I know that I just know so much. I could just go on and on about the benefits. But I say all of that to say this: I did all of that, but I knew, like, as a kid, I knew I needed therapy because I was violated by three different people. And I remember when my mom asked me, the one that she knew about, the person who went to prison, she asked me, "Do you want to go to therapy?" And I remember saying no. And I remember that being the first time, or around that time, is when I started to be hard, like hardened. Like, I don't need a person, and I don't need this. I'm tough, whatever. And it was also in that same breath and in that same time where I was looking for validation. That was the first time I knew I needed therapy. I was young. And then after that, went through life, just a mess inside, internally, just confused, could not receive love or see it. Like, and when I say that, I'm talking about from my parents or my family. Could not receive it or feel it at all. And, there's a lot of people in life like that. Then I went from there to, oh, no one's gonna watch this. It's too long. I'm so sorry. Then I went from there all the way to that's it. Then I like met my kid's dad my junior high school and was with him, and I thought that my prayers were answered. And then when we went through I still needed, I should have been in counseling that entire time, but I wasn't. But another time where it was like, ding, you need this, is when we got our divorce. When we had our divorce, still didn't do it. Fast forward 15 years later, life happened again in a major way. Actually, I ended up in counseling this time. It wasn't even a bad thing. I ended up in counseling because I was engaged and we were in couples counseling. Um, yeah. So that's what happened. But I had opportunities a couple other times. It was suggested by my child, my oldest, that I should do individual therapy, and I didn't. And so now here I am in therapy, and I love it. I love this part of healing. I feel like if I would not have grown through habits and lifestyle, I would not have been mature enough, opened enough to go to therapy. And so here I am, and this is how Heavy on the Healing was birthed. So I hope you guys join our events of Heavy on the Healing. I hope you continue to journal, work out, go through these journal prompt questions with me, practice your faith, whatever that may mean, on a daily basis. Continue to have a growth mindset. And if you're ready, like I am, you gotta always be ready. Could have been ready sooner, but this is my time. This is my journey. Now I'm going to therapy. I'm doing the deeper level work on me. If I were sick, if I broke my arm, if I broke my leg, I would go to a hospital. When our souls have been broken, when our, things like that, you got to get those mended too. And listen, I've done a lot of healing on my own. I'm a healer to a certain extent. So I've done a lot of healing on my own, but this has been different. This has been good for me and my family. So I say all that to say this. I hope you watch it. It's valuable, but it's a lot. Wishing you healthier, happier habits. Have a happy Monday.